Single, it's Miss B, and welcome back to another video of Draw With Me. Today we will be drawing something that I think everyone will enjoy, but I think my fandom club kids will especially like this. I found my How to Draw Pokemon book. We'll take a couple of the Pokemon from in here and learn to draw them. And I think that I'll add a couple of other fun things along the way. So get your art boxes and your supplies and let's get started. Okay, so we're all ready and we're all set. So the first Pokemon we're going to do is Hoppip. Hoppip is pretty simple. I do have to say, you guys, that I had to practice a little bit because some of these Pokemon are a little hard. But practice makes perfect. So we're going to start with an easy one, Hoppip, and let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a giant oval. Now, just like last week where we erased a little bit, I'm going to continue the oval. So I'll do it with the pencil first. We're going to be doing quite a bit of erasing here. So eventually some legs are going to go here. But I'm going to go like this and leave the breaks around. But remember, we're continuing the oval here. And here, and here, and here. All right. So the next part we're going to do for Hoppip is its leaves. So it has two giant leaves in the top. So we're going to start with like type of a widow's peak here. And a widow's peak is like a triangular shape of hair that's usually around the forehead area by your hairline. So she doesn't have hair, but we're going to do two leaves that are going to kind of be like there. It's hair. So we're going to pick up where we left off here, and we're going to start doing the long leaf. And it's jaggedy edge, just like little triangles. And then we're going to pick it up here in the middle, right at the point. We're going to go up and start doing those triangular shapes. And then our leaf needs a little line in the middle. It breaks apart a little and it connects at the top. Then we're going to do the other leaf. So using this line, we're going to go up and come down on the other side. Just like that. It almost looks like an extra skinny, long Christmas tree, don't you think? There you go. So, because we had our oval go here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to erase that line because the leaves are coming off the top of the head. Okay, the next part we're going to do, it's ears. So we're going to go, it's almost like kitty cat ears, little triangular rounded ends. Those triangles, they have a little rounded end there. And we're going to do another one on this side. And remember, we had that oval coming through here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to erase that line. Because our ear is there. We're going to give her a little ear hole here. We're going to fill that in with black. There you go. Just make sure you erase those lines really well. And now we're almost done. We need to give her some feet. So we're going to do the arms first, actually. We're going to do little U here for the one arm. And then a little U here for that second arm. And then because she's round and her legs are in the back, we're just going to do a little U here and a little U here. Now to show that these are in the foreground, remember that word from the last video, which means in the front, we're going to erase part of our oval here. We're going to do 2 little circles for its eyes. And let me just double check in the book if her eyeballs are solid or not. I can't remember. Do you guys see? We're drawing her right there. So we're going to do 2 solid eyeballs. Just a little circle. And then she's got this cute little smile. And that's it, you guys. We have Hoppip. So Hoppip, for anyone that cares to know a little bit more about this Pokemon, is the first evolution of Skiploom. And then after Skiploom, she evolves into Jumpluff, I believe. So it's like hop, skip, jump. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to color her in. So her leaves are green. We're going to use crayon for that. And we're just going to color in her leaves. Just like that. And turn the paper around. It makes it a little easier to color. And just take your time. And her body is pink, like a purpley pink, but I have a pink marker, so I'm just going to use this one. So I'm going to use the pink. I'm going to do her hind legs. I'm going to do this ear. Got a little bit out of line there. I'm going to do this ear. I'm going to do this little arm and this little arm. And then I'm just going to fill in the rest of the coloring. Now I'm making sure that my marker is sideways so that I can cover more area in my coloring. And there you go. Our Hoppip. our next Pokemon, we're going to draw Gastly. Now, Gastly is very simple because he is literally just a ball of gas. He's a ghost Pokemon. He's the first evolution of Haunter, followed by Gengar. And he is basically a big circle with big eyeballs for eyes that are like half circles. So we're going to, where did I leave my marker? Here it is. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with his round body. And if you don't have a perfect circle, that is okay, because my circle is not perfect. So there's an eyeball that's going to go there, but I can't erase marker. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish it there. Eventually, we're going to erase that little piece. Then we're going to draw 2 lines. Not quite in the middle, but we're going to go off to one side. That's going to be like the top of his eye. And then we're going to go a little bit further to the side and we're going to draw the line coming up. Then we're going to draw a big half circle. And we're going to take our marker and go on the other side. And we're going to actually go outside of the circle because of the angle of our Gastly. And we're going to do, the pupils are like a little line. We're going to erase that part of the head. So we're going to draw like a smile. There. And we're going to give it its fangs. And his mouth is usually open, so we're going to draw another line underneath that meets up on that corner. So the gas that is around Gastly, in general, gas doesn't really have any specific shape, but we do want to show that it's kind of like floating around. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to kind of make little curves all around to show that it's just kind of like floating around in a ball of gas. Make sure it connects. Kind of like our abstract drawings where they're just kind of all over the place. And make little puffs of smoke just kind of floating away from it. And that's it. That's all it takes to draw Gastly. It was pretty quick, wasn't it? So this is Gastly. So he is like a dark gray black color almost. So I'm going to take this black crayon and I am going to color his body. As you're coloring with crayons, let's start getting in the habit of trying to color in the same direction. It helps with strengthening your fingers and your hands for when you have to color really big areas. So if we all go in the same direction, it'll help make our drawing look uniform as well. So there's the face. We need to get like a little bit of a, we could do pink, for the inside of the mouth. Like that. And now we're going to take his smoke around him is like a gray purple. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take a blue violet or just a regular violet. We're going to go with the regular purple, and we're going to color in the smoke. I think there's a piece of tape under my table that when I color over it, there you go. It gives it like a weird, sorry guys. There you go. Gives it like a weird square when we're coloring. If your hand gets a little tired, you can always take a break. It's the nice thing about working from home is that you can take as many breaks as you need. There's no rush. And we're done. We have our Ghastly Pokemon. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. Our next one, I think, is one that when you think of Pokemon, you think of this one right away. We're going to be working on Pikachu today for our last Pokemon for today. So Pikachu gave me a little bit of difficulty to draw it. I had to try quite a bit of times to get it just right for me to do the video with you guys. So if you struggle a little bit, that's okay, because practice makes perfect, like I said earlier. And you could just keep practicing and practicing till you get it the way that you want it to look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the head. So Pikachu's head is not quite round. Well, first I'm going to write the name. There you go. It's not quite round because he's got like cheeks, the little Thunderbolt cheeks. So we're going to start off with the top part of his head. So it's going to be like a semicircle. Like so. And then we're going to go out a little bit and then come to a point there. So we're going to go out a little bit and come around. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And come around. And here we're going to keep the circle. We're going to keep the whatever shape this is going. Now Pikachu has a gigantic head in comparison to the body. So its body is going to be almost the same size as the head. So we are going to start off by making a little round area here. And we're going to go down. And we come out for the legs. And we're going to stop here around the middle. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So the reason why I'm using the pencil here is because eventually we're going to add little fingers. And we can erase that rounded part. But we're going to follow it. And we're going to bring down the arm into the leg. And come around and join there. Just like that. So it's almost like a little sack of potato. Like that. Okay. So we are going to give Pikachu his ears. It's a boy. Or at least the one we're used to seeing is a boy. So he's got these really long ears that come to a point there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Goes there. We're going to do the feet. So we're going to do, the feet are just like little, they're like little U's. And then you just bring that second part of the U all the way to the middle. Same thing on the other side. You go out and then you kind of bring it in that way. From here, we're going to add his little toes, so just 2 lines, like in a number 11. And then 2 lines there for the toes. The tip of the ears have 2 sections for color. We bring a little line down, and then we bring a little line down this way, and those tips are going to be black once we get to coloring. If I'm going too fast, I feel like I might be going a little fast. You're welcome to pause the video at any point, so that you can practice or you can catch up if I'm going too fast. So the tail for Pikachu is behind, it's partially hidden behind his body. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the line that goes out this way. And his tail is in the shape of a thunderbolt. So we're going to go here and we're going to zigzag it. And then once we get to that second, I guess, zig, we're just going to go out that way and out into the sheet. Out of the sheet, I mean. Then we're going to do a little bit here, a little tiny zig. And then we're going to zag. And it goes a little bit behind his body. And then we're going to go here. And we're going to go up. And we're going to pretend like this line goes behind Pikachu's head here. And then we're going to meet it here. And then just go all the way out. So my paper runs out of room here. But if you still have room, then eventually you can come down and connect the two. The top of the tail with the bottom of the tail. So now we're going to add those fingers that we were talking about. So here we're going to go 1, 2, like little the little fingers for the paws, and the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can go ahead and erase the rounded part of our pencil. Starting to look like Pikachu, right? So next we're going to erase the line here. Because Pikachu doesn't really have a neck. He just kind of goes into the rest of his body. We're going to do circles for his cheeks. And the next one goes here. If it's not perfectly round, that is perfectly okay. So the lip kind of goes almost like a kitty's. You know how a cat, when we're drawing a cat or a kitty, We kind of do like that little soft, I guess it's a soft, almost like a little M, like a little cloud. And his mouth, because Pikachu is happy, is going to come down and up. For the eyes, he's got big eyes. They're just circles for now. And we're going to fill them in, but we're going to leave a little bit of a white circle. We fill them in with black. And since we're already coloring these in with black, we're going to go ahead and we're going to color in the tips of his ears with the black. And then the other one. So before I start coloring the rest of it, there is a little bit of a division here. There's usually a little bit of brown fur here to the yellow. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to like make little triangles to show that it's little fur. And we're going to make that there at the tip of the tail. From here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a red marker. And I'm going to color Pikachu's cheeks. Make sure you cover all your white spots. And you take your time. And color the other cheek. Because Pikachu is smiling, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color the inside of his mouth pink. And then the rest of Pikachu is mostly yellow, but I keep forgetting this little part here. That little part there. And if we were doing the back of Pikachu, there's usually 2 stripes in the back that are also brown. So we're going to color this brown. Perfect. And now we can start coloring the rest of Pikachu yellow. So I'm going to start with his feet. And his tail. His arm. And his other arm. I think I might have added a little bit too many fingers, but that's okay. Oh, I got a little bit of red there. That's okay. We're going to do his ears next. And last but not least, we're going to do his head. Now, because my markers are not permanent, these are the washable ones. When you touch a little bit of the other color, it tends to, it's called bleeding, when a little bit of the marker starts getting into other parts that you didn't mean to, whether it's by water or the wetness from a different marker. It's not real blood when we say bleeding, it's just that the markers are blending into each other. So that's what happened to Pikachu's cheeks. I touched the yellow to the red, and it's washable, so it spread out a little bit. But for the most part, I think Pikachu looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it. So next, that was our last Pokemon. So our next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be attempting to draw Hello Kitty. So Hello Kitty is pretty simple, I think. But I did have to try a couple times to get it just right for you guys. There's quite a bit of erasing to do, but for the most part, she is essentially two main shapes. There's a lot of circles and there's a couple of triangles. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with her gigantic head, because she is also mostly head and body. So it's a big, kind of more oval than a circle. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the circle. Because her big bow goes here and we're going to have to erase them, I'm going to continue the circle with the pencil so that we can erase it later. Her body is kind of triangular. So from here in the circle, around the middle of it, we're going to bring down the top part of our circle. And I'm going to pick it up here and continue it here. But I am going to continue it with my pencil so we can erase it later here. So you have this triangular shape here. And we're going to add two big circles here on those corners, which is where her feet go. Like that. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to erase that part of the triangle. So from here, that top of that triangle, we're going to do a little sideways oval and fill it in with black because that's her nose. So then we can go ahead and we can erase that other part of the triangle, that top part. Like that. We're going to go ahead and draw her eyes, which are just little ovals. We're going to draw one ear here. Which is just a kitty ear. It doesn't come to a sharp point. It's rounded at the top. And on the other side, there is another ear. But in front of that, there is a bow. A big red bow. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw that first. So we're going to draw a circle for the center part of the bow. And on the sides of that, there's two little half ovals. Like that. From there, we're going to draw kind of like a triangular shape that starts off from here on the side of the circle. And it's going to round off at the edge. It's the side of the bows. There. And on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. So remember how our head is here? We're going to go ahead and we're going to erase that line because now our bow is in the foreground of that head and we can't see that line of that line that we made for the head. So from here, we're going to draw an ear. That comes down like that. I think the ear is off a little bit, but that's okay. From here, we're going to draw her arm. So we're going to come down. And there's a little thumb here. And then her sleeve for her shirt. And same thing on the other side. We're going to go up, little thumb, and come down. And her sleeve. And we have a U here so we can see her little dress. We're going to go ahead and add 3 whiskers on each side. And there you go. We have drawn our Hello Kitty, and now we just have to color her. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I have a different red marker that's not extra watery, but I think, oh, I do have another red marker. So I'm going to take the marker and I'm going to go ahead and color in her bow. And then her other bow. Not her other bow, the other half of the bow. And her dress is red. So we're going to go ahead and color in her dress as well. So I don't follow Hello Kitty all that much, but I always thought she was a cat because, you know, her name is Hello Kitty. But apparently, while I was doing some research on how to draw her, I read somewhere that she's supposed to be a human girl. So I definitely have to check in some more about that. Does anyone know any information about Hello Kitty and wants to share it with me? I would love to find out more about whether she's a human girl or a kitty cat. Next, we're going to do her shirt, which is pink. And because we haven't used color pencils yet, I'm going to go ahead and use that for her shirt. And I'm going to scumble away, scumble. And I am going to color it a little bit hard so that that pink stands out. And it seems like we are done with her. But because she's white and the background is white, I want to add some more color to that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find a crayon. In this case, I think, let's try like a purple piece that broke last week that I can peel. And again, in the classroom, you guys are always welcome to peel the crayon if you need to, but ask mommies and daddies at home if it's okay for you to do this. I don't think it should be a problem, but everyone has different rules at home, and we don't want to get anyone in trouble. So just drop it sideways, and you can lightly color the sides. I guess I didn't get all that piece of tape that was on the brown part because it's still coming up every so often. Put these markers away. All right. So we have Miss Hello Kitty. So for our last one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go a little bit out of my comfort zone. And I went ahead and I grabbed graph paper. Because we're going to be doing a Miss V self-portrait Minecraft style. So a lot of you guys love playing Minecraft, and you guys are always talking about these amazing buildings that you create and the worlds that you've created. And I think that it's a really good idea to play Minecraft because it gives you it makes you think outside the box. You're building and you're learning how to put things together, and you have to work in mind, I believe, your items to be able to build. I personally don't like Minecraft because it is too pixelated for me. And if I look at it too long, it starts giving me a little bit of a headache. But I know a lot of you guys love playing it, so I wanted to do something fun that you guys would be able to do. So I'm going to be drawing me as a Minecraft character. Now, you're more than welcome to draw yourself. What I did was I went ahead and I have a notebook that is a graph paper. So graph paper is just paper that has like all the little lines. Usually you can use this for math. It's a really good type of paper for math or for graphing. in graphs of all kinds, because the squares are already there and they're all the same size. So because Minecraft is very boxy and pixelated, and I decided to go ahead and grab one of my sheets of paper to draw. So let's get started and see how this looks. So we're going to be doing a Minecraft portrait. So these I especially would love to see in the comments section below. Anything that you draw, I would love to see, because I miss you guys, and I miss seeing all of your amazing artwork like you do when we're at school. But if you do this Minecraft portrait, please share with me, because I would love to see how you create it yourself. So the first thing we have to do for Minecraft is we have to do the head. And the head is a big block. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a big giant block here. And because I have the squares, I can very easily follow along the lines and keep it straight. Then we do a neck, and it's like a smaller little square. And then we do like the shoulders and the arms. Same thing that you do on this side, you have to do on the other side. And then we're going to add another line here, because that's our arm. This is our core, like our chest and belly area. And then we come down here and we draw the other line. So, head, neck, torso. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw the eyes. So everything is boxy in Minecraft. So instead of a circle, we're going to do a square for the eyeball, and then another square for an eyeball here. Going down the middle, we're going to draw two lines, and those are our pupils. I wear glasses, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go out a little, and I'm going to draw my glasses. That's one lens. And that's the other lens. And I'm going to draw an ear coming out here, and another ear coming out here. And then I'm going to connect the side of my glasses to the ear. Like that. And then I guess we should probably connect the middle part, the nose bridge of the glasses, to the middle. I'm going to draw a little nose, and I'm just going to do the little line that I totally just did crooked, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw the mouth. So you guys won't believe what just happened. My camera ran out of batteries, but luckily I caught it in time. And we are going to be, I'm bumping into this whole thing. We're going to continue our Minecraft portrait. Okay, so I did the mouth. And now I'm going to do my hair. So because my hair is down, I'm going to do long hair for my portrait. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show that my hair is like layered. But because I have to do it using squares, I'm going to draw a line here by my head, for my bangs, and then just go down and down and down. So I'll stop there. And on the other side, I'll do the same. I'll stop by my glasses. So that gives me my hairline, I guess, is what you would call that. And because I have the long hair, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw the line here. A couple of, well, for me, squares, but like a finger maybe from the top of your head for your hair. And I'm going to meet my ear, stop, and then pick it up on the other side, come down past my shoulder, and leave my hair there. Same thing on the other side. I come down, stop at the ear, pick up my hair from the other, by the bottom part of my ear, past my shoulder, and done. So there you go. My Minecraft portrait. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color it. So I'm going to do my hair black. Because my hair is black. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color it in. Stop by my ear and then pick it up. Here, past my shoulders. And then do the same on the other side. Oops. I went a little bit over my ear, but that's okay. Accidents happen, and they're perfectly okay. I just pretend like it's an earring. And then my glasses are black as well, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just color this in here. The nose part. And here. Oh my goodness, I forgot the rest of my hair. See, you guys? I can't deal with the Minecraft stuff. Everything starts looking the same. Okay. And now, I don't want to do these really thick glass frames, so I'm just going to trace it with the thicker marker so that it looks like I'm coloring them in, but not really. I'm just tricking the eye. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color, my eyes are brown. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color my pupils brown. And I'm going to color my mouth pink. Ooh, almost looks like a lipstick. Or that my mouth is open. And one of my favorite colors is purple. So I guess I can do my shirt purple. You can definitely color this however, with as many colors as you want. Decorate your shirt however you want. Cover those white spots. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and color in my neck and my ears, my forehead, so the area around my eyeballs, like my eyelids and under my eyes. My goodness, almost done. And there you go. Ms. V as a Minecraft character. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed working with you guys doing these Pokemon, Hello Kitty, and the Minecraft poster. I do want to talk about my friend here. I know I've had a little pop vinyl every week. This little man is Steve Irwin. He's also known as the Crocodile Hunter, which is a silly nickname because he never really hurt any animals. In fact, as an Australian zookeeper, and he had his own TV show, he showed the world the importance of treating all wildlife and the environment with respect. He taught me specifically about protecting all kinds of life, big or small, cute, cuddly animals, or even the big and scary ones like the crocodiles. To learn more about this fascinating, all of these fascinating animals and how you can help protect them, you can watch some of his episodes, which are in the Animal Planet channel, or you can watch them on Amazon Prime, and I'll make sure to share a couple of YouTube episodes that I have come across. He's one of my role models, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed drawing with me today, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye, guys.